We're so lucky to be up 3-1 right now. I'm beyond pissed about this game. That should have been our night. This should have been our night. I honestly, sweeping that goddamn team was wishful thinking. But man, that was just so bad. That game was just so bad all around. You know, Glasnow didn't have his best night, and of course he did strike out a lot of people. Had some good pitches, but his two to three of his worst pitches scored 4 runs. So, yeah, that's just unfortunate that had to happen to Tyler Glasnow. But it's not really all his fault, because hitting decided to lay an egg tonight against Zach Greinke, who has not been great this year in the postseason. He didn't have a great game last time, and you know, he's not really historically great in the postseason. So that's just fucking wonderful. But let me just say this. No doubt if the ump actually did their job in that 6th inning, we would have scored a run, and who knows, maybe this could have been a different ball game. But we will never know. And even if, you know, even if the umps did screw us out for win, guess what? We let them screw us out for win because we didn't do shit after that with hitting. I'm so beyond pissed. Dusty Baker made some questionable decisions, and we made him look like Kevin Cash tonight. That makes me mad. That makes me mad. But now that I got all of that out, we got 3 more tries, and I'm not worried about this team, but I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about losing this series. I'm just disappointed tonight. You know, this was supposed to be our night, and unfortunately, our hitting just couldn't do it tonight. And you know, I'm gonna go back to on the 6th inning. The 6th inning. What I mean by the you know, costing us a run in terms of the ump doing that, there was like 2 moments where it's just like, you gotta be joking in that inning. Like, the umps really had a bad inning, and it just stunk. Like, you know, in Randy's at bat in the 6th, he checked to swing, but they thought he swung around the ball, and it was a strike 3. He still should have been batting. Now, I don't really think he would have gotten a hit because, you know, he did not have that great of an at-bat, but, you know, you just can't call that. You cannot call that. And I know that some Astros fans are going to talk about, what about a two-face check swing? That was a swing. I'm sorry. He went around. I think he went around. If you don't like my opinion, cry about it. But what was I about to say? And then Mike Brasho, that at-bat, he got screwed out of because there was a call where the ball was not inside the zone. It was not inside the strike zone. And it was inside. And the ump just, for some reason, thought strike 2. And, of course, you know, the next pitch was a ball and it went 3-2. Now, if the ump actually had contact lenses on, maybe Brasho has an RBI walk. But then Brasho does have a chance to, you know, bring in some runs, but he swings out of ball 4. That 6th inning really hurt us. It really did. It just really did. And it was a mixture of horrible umping and just having some bad swings. You know, that's just, I hate that inning was just probably my least favorite inning so far this entire postseason. And that includes the stand slam, because we pretty much were already out of it at that point. But this, we could have had something going, and that just killed our momentum. It gave Houston momentum. And let me just say this about, you know, Kevin Cash. You know, he did make some questionable decisions tonight, but let me just say this. The only one that really worked out badly was Brandon Lau. Something happened to Brandon Lau. I don't want him seeing him on starting anymore. He needs to just not bat tomorrow if we want to actually go to the World Series. Just plain and simple. I don't care about what kind of year he had in the regular season. I'm sick of Brandon Lau. Alright? I'm sick of him. Alright? I still like him. I still really hope he picks it up. Obviously, you know, he's still one of my favorite players, but right now, he's not my favorite player. He's one of my least favorites right now. And it's just beyond frustrating. Also, that Willie Adames hit, so mad that fell short. That should have tied the game, but just fell short. That was a game-tying home run type of hit, the way he hit that. That was just unlucky. And who knows? You know, maybe this game would still be going on if, you know, just a lot of things. I'm just thinking of a lot of things right now. What ifs? This game's just full of what ifs right now. Now, a lot of negatives. Like, there's not really too many positives, so I'll go ahead and try to say the positives. Jose Alvarado's back. He's back. And I hope it stays that way. Because, you know, while he did have a bit of a control issue, he still managed to got out some of the toughest hitters. I think, can't remember if Altuve hit in that inning or not. I don't really remember if he did or not. I don't have the best memory with that, but it was still a really good inning for Alvarado. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. You know, he did have a runner on base, but that was still a good inning from Alvarado. And Aaron Slegers didn't look that great, but he was able to induce a double play, so that's awesome. So tomorrow, now we got game 5 tomorrow. What are we supposed to do with pitching? Because now, you know, it's just like, okay, so Snell's already pitched, Morton's pitched, Yarborough's pitched, Glasnow's pitched, and I don't think Snell's gonna come back out there. You know, I don't think Cash is gonna risk it. Well, who knows? You know, I usually after these videos, you know, I'll find out who's actually pitching tomorrow, so I'm not gonna, you know, definitely say, you know, oh, Fleming's for sure pitching tomorrow, or we're for sure using an opener. So we'll see. But I imagine our best bullpen arms will be used a bit tomorrow. And for the love of God, please hit off these pitchers. They're not great. They're not good pitchers. I'm sorry. Javier, we should have hit more off of in the 9th inning. Well, actually, no, not Javier. Excuse me. We walked off of him, and then he got taken out. No, it feels like we should have gotten more hits off of Ryan Presley with some of the swings we had. You know, some of the foul balls we had. You know, it definitely felt like we should have gotten more off of that. Same with Greinke, and we just couldn't take advantage of it tonight. So, yeah, if hitting is like that tomorrow, I'm gonna be getting very concerned. But for now, am I worried we're gonna blow this series? I mean, I'm always worried about, you know, us joking, but really, we're up 3-1. The advantage is still ours. You know, I'll be really worried if they win tomorrow, the Astros, that is. Because losing back-to-back games up 3-0 is very concerning, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm not really worried about this team. I'm just frustrated just because of all the things that happened tonight. It was definitely a frustrating game, but, you know, at the same time, I gotta remind myself, we were never really going to eliminate those fuckers from Houston. We were never going to do that. So, yeah, that's just disappointing. So, go Rays. Hoping for a relaxing day tomorrow, but we decided to say, nope, you're going to stress more tomorrow. So, peace, go Rays, and Let's go to the World Series.